I'm going to analyze for you JP Morgan, the company. The company is a massive, massive bank, investment banking, uh, sales and trading, etc., etc. They have a retail banking called Chase, and then they also obviously they have their professional services and stuff like that. This company has been around for forever. Not the biggest company in the world, but a very, very profitable company nonetheless. I want to show you the numbers so you can see it for yourself, see whether it's a good investment or not in the future. These types of investment breakdowns over here, I don't really analyze the company. I do analyze the trends and looking forward what it kind of looks like, right? So just to give you a sense, you can do this analysis for yourself as well. Just go to stockpenguins.com/graphs, and then you can take a look for yourself. All right. So I'm on the quarterly and I'm on the 10-year chart right here. So sorry, this is about the 5-year chart. So let me just switch back to the 10-year. Okay. So the reason I want to see the 10-year is because I want to show you guys that there's certain points in time where some businesses actually do stall. So for example, you can see here in 2021, these guys making a lot of money, $35 billion every single quarter. They also have a down quarters, multiple down quarters, right? And then you can see like in the past they have grown from 24 billion to about 35 billion, and then they somehow managed to grow during this time, extremely explosive growth, and then now they're doing about 69 billion, 71 billion per quarter, which is actually incredible. It's almost like a Facebook or an Amazon basically, in terms of like their growth trajectory. I do not know how they do it. I do not understand the banking business that much, but I do understand numbers, and these are fantastic numbers. All right, so nobody can blame them for making more money, right? So you can see also the net income though does not grow as steadily. In terms of like, I do believe, I'm not sure whether it's a tax reason or stuff like that. They do try to keep or press down the net income. You can clearly see they are reinvesting a lot of money, but the revenue is definitely growing. So this is definitely a good thing, right? And then the cost of goods sold or the cost of revenue per se, um, not sure why the numbers here are negative, but you can clearly see it's like increasing over time as well, right? In terms of the gross margin is kind of important because that's the products that you sell, right? You can see like it's peaked over here for some reason, and then it's like decreasing over time, right? Which is not a bad or good thing. It's more like with a lower gross margin, your profits will just generally go down, which is kind of what we see as well, right? It's like their revenue is increasing, but then their net income does not really increase. So possibly they're selling a lot more of something, but they're just not getting their profits from there, but they are generating the revenue, right? In terms of the financial growth, what I want to look at is that, like how are they growing, right? So for example, it's like 19% in a quarter, 16% in a quarter. I'm not sure whether these spikes are coming from the trading desk, where it could be a very, very good quarter and so. But over time, for example, you can see like it's quite a consistent driver, and even in this past quarter, for example, growing 2%, 1%, 2%, etc. So the explosive growth from here, not really the same, but still growing nonetheless. Um, yeah. All right. In terms of the bank, if you want to do more detailed analysis and stuff like that, you can see over here. But as I said just now, like the net income does not really grow. It's quite a stagnant net income growth. And then that's quite interesting because a company's valuation most of the time is based on PE, right? People buy a bank based on PE because you don't really expect a bank to be growing very fast. So yeah, if this is still interesting to you, JP Morgan is still a growing bank. They just grow slower, but definitely they found a trajectory to grow their revenues even more. And it could be potentially interesting or just a safe option to buy this if you want. As you can see, the fundamentals are definitely improving. Yep. All right. So, yep. Well-run bank, good financials, profitable. Check it out for yourself over here at stockpenguins.com.